And what's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Rants with Ray. My name is Rainice Mitchell. This is going to be a blackout message. I just wanted to hop on here really quick, just to tell y'all, because I'm about to get ready to multitask. I need to fold clothes at the same time. So I just wanted to get on real quick to show face, but I need to know if you guys can hear me before I get started because I just wasn't alive and people were saying that they could not hear the sound. You guys. Okay, the sound is working now. Perfect. It's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. I know what it is. It's spiritual warfare. The enemy is, which is why I have not been on here these past few days, guys. Just overcoming different things, just trying to get better with my health, as you guys can hear. And then if you didn't get a chance to look at the other videos, what is this on my lip? Ew. And as you can see from the other videos, I was just talking about the different things that I had going on and just didn't really have the time, the energy, and I just had to focus on getting better. But better late than never, but never late is better, I know. We are here now, so don't mind the absence. Get ready to pick up your blessings. Get ready to pick up your blessings. That is the title of this message, and I'm going to go into it more deeper on how I got the title and stuff like that, and let you guys tune in. But I did want to get on and show my face really quick because I haven't been on in a few days. But I'm about to fold clothes and clean up and stuff, guys. So I'll hop on again, like so either in the middle of the video or at the end. But yeah, so you guys, get ready to pick up your blessings. I got this message because I was in the middle of working and the name of the order was blessings. Literally, y'all. I was like, what? The name of the order was blessings, and my bad, y'all. And basically it was like what it said in the app, and I'm gonna put it as the thumbnail. It says get ready to pick up blessings. And I was just like, wow, this is crazy. God was saying to me in that moment, like I heard him whispering in my spirit, get ready to pick up your blessings. Get ready. For a long time, some of you have been picking up strife and stress and negativity, poverty, and just a lot of different negative, toxic things. And God is saying, get ready because your cup is getting ready to overflow and you're about to get ready to be picking up blessings. Hello from Alaska. Hello, everyone. Get excited. This is a good message from God. And I just was really excited. I've really been wanting to give this message for the past few days. I just haven't been feeling the best. But yes. Get ready to pick up your blessings because so much is getting ready to happen for you. And God, you might be going through a lot of spiritual warfare. You might be going through a lot of obstacles and unforeseen things happening to you that just really don't make sense. And or you may be just going through like delay, extreme delay, or in stagnancy to where nothing is moving. And God is saying, get ready because you're getting ready to start picking up blessings. Some of you have probably already started experiencing those blessings. Some of you have already started to see what I'm talking about in your own lives. And God was just telling me to pay attention, right? So, like, man, when I tell y'all the warfare has been crazy, even with this message, this is the second time I'm doing this video because the sound wasn't working. It's just like, I know that this message is for you all because the enemy doesn't want me to get it out. And it's been setback. It's been heavy warfare. But I don't know. It just seems like something is different about this week. It's like for every attack that the enemy has been trying to send, God has been solving it and working it for my good. Like quickly, right in my face. Like I don't know, it's different, and I'm experiencing blessings out of nowhere. People are just being a blessing to me. So let me kind of give y'all some insight on what I'm talking about. And basically, God, what was I about to say? Brain fart. Oh, okay. So I was about to grab me something to eat, and I hadn't been to this restaurant in a long time, but I have a good relationship with the people that are there. And when I went there, I really didn't necessarily want to spend the money, but invest the money. But I wanted to get myself something good to eat today. So I went. And when I went, you guys, one of the employees basically paid for my food. I didn't even have to pay for my food, and I was so grateful. I was so grateful, and I was just like, wow. And then after that, I had a session with a really good friend of mine, and we had agreed on one amount, but she had ended up tipping me over what she was supposed to give me. And it's just been such a blessing. And then right after that, my mom had sent me something as well out of nowhere. And God was like, I know I'm moving fast. So I'm telling you about all the good things that's happening. And basically, I was saying I was going through a bunch of spiritual warfare. My biggest way of making money, of income, got completely shut off. My account got overdrawn over $200. Then I ended up getting sick, not being able to work. So I was in debt. It was just different things happening, and God has just been coming through for me repeatedly, and I'm so grateful. And God said this is confirmation, not just to you, but to my people as well, that blessings are getting ready to find you. Blessings and miracles are getting ready to show up at your doorstep, and you're getting ready to pick up blessings. No more picking up things that you don't want. God is telling you to let go of what doesn't fit anymore. Let go of what's too heavy to carry, because his yoke is easy and his burden is light, and he wants to take the heaviness. He wants to take the load of the negative things that you have been carrying, or just the traumatic experiences that you've been carrying, and he wants to replace that with something new. And it's time, you guys. It's time. I said I wasn't going to be on here, and I've been on here the whole time with y'all behind. See that? Now I'm finna get off the camera because I forgot. But no, hold on. So yeah, you guys, God is saying so much is getting ready to take place, and it's important to know, like, you got to be aware, y'all. You got to pay attention, and you got to be aware. You have to, because you'll go through life thinking that God hasn't moved and you haven't received nothing, when God has been blessing you every day, all day. It's all about what you decide to pay attention to, okay? You got to make sure you are paying attention to the little blessings and being grateful for them, and showing deep gratitude for those things. Like, I was so grateful, like, to somebody else, what I had received may not have been a big thing, but for me in my current situation right now, this is huge. That was God moving on my behalf, especially with me not feeling the best and being able to work, and with my main source being cut off. But that comes with perspective, you know. I could have easily been like, but I still got this to do. I'm still in debt though. I still ain't that, you know. And a lot of people, I don't want to say people, but a lot of us at different times, even me, we have these moments where we can complain or just get stuck in what's not working. And that's why it's important to focus on what God said and not what you see, because a lot of the times what you see is an illusion. What you see is not real. It's not, well, I don't want to say it's not real, because it is real. It's happening, but it's not, it's happening, but it's like, how can I explain this? It's like what's going on around you is happening, but it's like, is it happening to you or is it happening for you? Like, you really have to check your perspective, because your perspective is going to keep you grounded. You know what I mean? And well, depending on what perspective you have. And it's important to just really not overlook the small things, because that's going to help keep you in a place where you're not angry with God or bitter while you're in this season of, waiting on the promise, waiting on the things that God has promised you. Because it's very easy to become frustrated, annoyed, irritated. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of times I be like, God, nigga, where are you at? Okay. Like, I know, are you still mad about whoop de wop and wop de whoop, and you know what I mean? So even though I know God isn't really mad, but of course in my carnal mind sometimes, and in my weak moments when I want him to move, when I want him to move, our mind will wander. Our mind will it will just take us to a place. That's why you have to really guard your mind and guard your heart, because sometimes it be a little all over the place. Okay. And yeah, so it's important to make sure you're just checking your perspective, remaining in a spirit of gratitude for the things, everything, okay? Because as you do that, you're going to call in the other things that you are desiring. And also, what I was feeling, y'all, it's a heavy spirit of distraction being sent out. It's like a real heavy spirit of distraction being sent out. Like I said in my other video, it is something happening this week. It's something happening, y'all. It's something happening. And this week, it feels magical. It feels like, what's the word? Like, for lack of better words, like, that's what I feel like. It's like, it feels magical, like anything is possible. And God is saying to get in position, stay in alignment so you don't miss it. Sin is called, I mean, not sin is called, but sin means missing the mark. And I don't know, it's something about this week, y'all. I don't know what you've been praying for. I don't know what you've been waiting on. But you're about to come in alignment with something. So, we always pray for different things. It could be something you prayed for that you done forgot about. I don't know. But something is coming. And it's important to stay ready, stay vigilant, and stay, what's the word? I don't want to say cautious, but on the lookout, because it's something coming towards you. It's something coming towards you that you've been waiting on. And it's going to blow your mind. I'm not even going to hold you. I don't know who you are. It's going to really, really, it's going to shock you. You're not expecting this. And you're not somebody that really can be surprised, because you're so used to, because you're either in tune or you'll pick up on it, or you're just not easily surprised. And you about to be surprised. God is about to surprise you with something, if you can get in alignment. And it's going to be something good, or if you don't miss it. Because if you miss it, it's like, make sure you being at the right place at the right time when God is asking you. Sorry, y'all, for all these extra noises, but I'm cleaning up and folding clothes, so we got to multitask today. But yes, you have to make sure you're paying attention, because it's so easy to miss what the very thing that you want could be right in front of you, and you could miss it because you just don't see it. You don't see it. And it's so many times that we have done that, all of us in the past. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired. I'm ready to see the fruit of my labor last. Not just come for a little while and then poof, be gone, So, or however, it works for you, because each individual will be different. But I'm feeling like whoever this video is for, it's something getting ready to happen this week. It's something that is just for you. But in order for you to receive it, you have to make sure you're in alignment or in the right place at the right time. Kind of like what I was saying in my other video. Because it's like that same energy. And I really feel like this might be a connection to that video, or so like a part two, or just it's connected to that video because the energy feels the same. And God is saying that something is happening this week. And whoever you are, what I will say, what God is giving me in my spirit right now is whoever you are and whoever this is for, this video will be a confirmation when you hear it. It won't be like you hear the video and then you're like, oh, well, God, is this for me? No. This will be a confirmation of what you've already been feeling and or what God has already told you or sent someone to tell you. It will feel like in alignment with what you've already been feeling. Because some of you, what God is telling me is some of you already can feel this thing on the way to you. You feel it. It's like you don't know what it is. Kind of like when you were a kid and you were getting ready for when the school. I always love to use field day because when I was a kid, I loved field day, and I used to can remember I literally would not even go to sleep. Like I would go to sleep, but it would probably be like an hour, 2 hours of sleep because I was so excited and my adrenaline was pumping because we had field day the next day. And God is saying some of you can feel like the feeling can feel similar to that. Like you don't know why, but you just feel excited or you're happy or you just feel like something is about to happen. Something is about to take off. You are about to receive something. You don't know what, but it's something. And this video, this message is a confirmation of that. Okay. So it won't be anything you'll have to be confused about. You'll already be feeling this before you get to the video. And the video will be more like a confirmation of what you and God have already discussed or what He shared with you or what you feel. So, yes, you guys, get ready, get excited, and just to get in position because I don't know, I feel like for some of you, when you receive this blessing or this change, this blessing, your life is going to change immensely. Like it really won't even be the same. Like this, whatever is happening this week for some of you, and this won't be for everybody. For some of you, it's about to change your life. Your life. Well, no, God is saying for all of you, it's going to change your life. But it'll be in different ways. For some people, it'll be monetarily. For some people, it'll be emotionally. For some people, it'll be through family. Through some people, it'll be whatever, it just depends on the individual. But I'm hearing it's going to change your life for the people that actually believe this word, for the people that have, you've already been feeling it strongly before you've heard this video. And it doesn't matter when you hear this message. The message applies to whenever you hear it. So if God has brought it across your algorithm, your timeline, at whatever time, whether it is 200 or 20 or 2 years from now or 2 months or 2 weeks or 2 days, when you hear it, that is when the time starts, the clock starts, or when the message applies. And God is sending this as a confirmation to let you know something something is coming. Something big is on its way to you. And you need to prepare. Do not wait to the last minute to prepare. If you wait to the last minute, this blessing will feel like a burden because you won't be ready and you'll be rushing. So I'm hearing for some of you, please prepare. And if you're asking, well, what do you mean, Rainice, by prepare? That's where you got to do your part, your homework, and you got to go to God for yourself to figure out what that assignment is. Okay? I can't do all the work for you. You got to do some of it. And I'm also hearing who this is for. Y'all got to make sure you are building your own relationship with God. You should not be watching me, YouTube, or anybody or anything else more than you're spending time with God. If you at church more than you spending time with God, that is not a good thing. You should be spending time with God more than anything else. And I know it's easier said than done. Nobody is perfect. I'm a work in progress myself. But I feel led to tell y'all that because sometimes we can get so comfortable and complacent with watching different people on YouTube to where we can almost like subtly forget to go and have our own relationship with God. Because I know at one point that used to be me. And then sometimes I still have to catch myself. And God doesn't want to grant you this blessing and this miracle. And then the second you get it, because you ain't prepared, you're overwhelmed. You're not even praying as much anymore. You're stressed out, or you're having so much fun. You're not praying. God needs you to have a solidified, consistent prayer life and relationship with Him now, before you get this blessing. He at least wants you to get into the gist of the algorithm of coming to Him before you go to other people. Okay. And that's not to say you can't watch other people and other things, but you need to make sure you're going to God first, before these things, or making sure you put in your time in with God and building that intimate relationship with Him. So you don't have to go to YouTube to get to get that connection with God. You should be able to get it from within yourself, because God is in all of us. And then the YouTube stuff should just be extra. And yeah, so I feel led to tell you guys that because it's so easy for all of us to be able to idolize something. All of us. And it doesn't have to just be YouTube people. It could be a substance. It could be a thing. It could be a thought process. You know, it could be so many things. But that's what I'm feeling led to speak on right now. And be on the lookout and be aware, because the enemy is sending out heavy energies of attacks of what was I gonna say? Distractions. You see you see that? Y'all see how I almost just got distracted? Look at that. I almost cussed. I want to cuss so bad. Look, y'all, I made a pact with God. I said I'm gonna do my best not to cuss on your videos, God. I'm gonna do right. But I am not a preacher. I'm just being obedient to what He asking me to do. So don't get it twisted. No, I'm just playing. Well, I'm not, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. God, like, girl, be quiet before you ruin my message. All right, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I be having sidebars. But be mindful of the distractions. Thank you, Holy Spirit, because I almost forgot again. Be mindful of the distractions, because it's heavy projections of that being sent out, and also of depression. You guys, it's a heavy spirit of depression being sent out as well, and slothfulness. So distractions, laziness, like the slothfulness, and dang, what I said, distractions, slothfulness, and what I said, y'all, I forgot. Dang, I can't remember. Staying prepared, and rewind it back a couple seconds. You'll be able to hear what the other thing I said, because I can't remember. But yes, you guys, be on the lookout for that, because something special happening this week. Don't say I ain't tell you. And you never know. God may do something small first, just to see how you gonna react to it, how you gonna treat it. And then He might turn around and give you the big kahuna huna. You know, well, let me not say kahuna huna, but the big thing, the big bang. You know what I mean? When He bring the big blessing, that's when, I mean, if he bring a big blessing after you're grateful for the small one, it's God is in the little things. Remember that. Let me just say that. God is in the little things, okay? That's why it's the scripture in there, don't humble small, or don't despise small beginnings, something like that. And it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true, you guys. It's true, but I love you all. Man, this was such a great message. And God, I'm so grateful to God for it, because I really wanted to get it out to you all these past few days. But I just was too tired, and I didn't feel like, honestly, I just was like, I don't even know if I should be doing this. But I know, like, just doing the videos anymore on YouTube. But God was like, I mean, I know that was nothing but the enemy trying to deter me and just get me to stop, because he knows what it's doing or what it will do. And no matter what, I'm going to keep fighting. I'm not going to give up. And just know that y'all aren't the only ones out there going through it. Because a nigga be going through it too, y'all. I be going through it too. I just be laughing and cracking jokes. But a nigga be laughing, cracking jokes, and crying. Okay? It's just like, God, please. I'm trying to figure out how I'm getting this money by tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out how I'm getting this money by tomorrow. Y'all know that meme on Instagram. I'm in there, little TikTok. But no. Sometimes I have my moments where I just be like, man, this is a lot. And I was saying the other day, like in another video, like, man, it really showed me that you really got to give grace to these leaders that are in position. You know, I ain't saying to everybody, but just seeing myself in this position where God is trusting me with my voice and with on a platform to and blessing me with wisdom to, you know, share with His people. It's a lot, because when you mess up and you're the leader and you're supposed to be the one doing right, it hit different. It hits different, okay, y'all? It really, really do, because it's like, ooh, you know you ain't supposed to be doing that. You know better. I be like, come on. Can a nigga just send in peace? Can that nigga just send in peace? I am not perfect. Wait a minute. And the conviction hits different, y'all. This is stuff people don't like to talk about or be real about. But hey, over here we gonna be real. We gonna talk about the nitty gritty and have these uncomfortable conversations. We got to, because I feel like that's why people be stuck into the church hurt. Because you done been in the wrong environment where it was just fake. It was a facade. They wasn't sharing everything for real. No, I'm going to tell you everything. That's why I be like, I'm half hood, half holy, because I will still cuss you out. Okay? Don't look at my videos and be like, oh, she's so woo. No. That's why I say in my videos, I am a work in progress. I let the Lord use me. If you tap enough buttons, I don't know, you might get you might get Nene. You might not get Bernice. You might get Nene. Because that's why you can't trust no man, trust God. Period. Okay? Because people are fickle and when people switch up. But yes. And I always like to make that clear and transparent, because I feel like it makes people feel comfortable. And it ain't even about necessarily making people feel comfortable, but it's about operating in your authentic self and your authentic truth, because authenticity, I believe, is the highest vibration, because when you're operating in authenticity, you then can, because in order to operate in love, I would say the highest vibration is love, but I think it's authenticity first, because I heard this from Jadina on YouTube, but what I was going to say, and I've been kind of iffy about watching Jadina. I love Jadina's page, but God has been kind of dealing with me necessarily about if I should watch her or not. Anyway, because that was a sidebar. Anyway, she does have some good, no, okay, let me focus on the message. But she was basically saying how, what was I going to say? Oh, she was saying how authenticity is the highest vibration of love, highest vibration, because in order to be able to access love and truly love yourself, you have to know yourself. You have to operate in your true self, you know? So that's why I always try to, be myself, and I'm not perfect, and I'm going to mess up, and God will correct me, and I, will right those wrongs when he leads me to do so, if I do mess up. But I like to make that clear because what I'm starting to see too is when people see you on a spiritual walk and journey, because I've been spiritual. That ain't nothing new. I think I've just gotten deeper into it, like when I hit 24. And what people like to do when they see that you like getting more into God and getting more in your faith walk and getting more in your Bible and all that kind of stuff, they like to they like to provoke you. Like it's like a subtle provoking, provocation. It's like a subtle thing where they like to be sarcastic and throw jokes and have little stuff to say. It's like people love to try you when they know you getting your life together with God. And it's just been an interesting experience so far, and it's definitely given me a different outlook on really giving the people that are in position in certain places, giving them grace, because it's not easy. It is not easy being on a platform, being you know, seen in front of everybody and making mistakes in front of the world. Makes me think about celebrities or just pastors or just different people that have, not always made the best decisions. And it just hit different because they're on a platform or on a worldwide scale in some sort. But yes, you guys, stay diligent, vigilant. I hope both of those are a word. I'm sleepy. Um, but yes, you guys, get ready to pick up blessings. Get ready to pick up blessings. And know that what I'm learning also is with each season, there is going to be, there's never going to be a time in your life where it's always just going to be peace and no warfare, no nothing, just everything good all the time. That honestly, I don't believe you're gonna get that until you die. When you get with God, that's just what it is. It's because it's always going to be something going on in life. It's always going to be some goal that you want to achieve. It's always going to be some warfare that you may be overcoming, a new level, new devil perspective. And it's not about being negative, but it's about understanding that life comes with ups and downs. But it's all about who you become through those ups and downs, and how you decide to allow yourself to react to those moments. And you know, in the beginning of that process, it may seem a little bit more gritty, a lot more gritty, and look a lot more ugly. And, it really won't make sense to other people. The other people, you're probably going to look stupid. I ain't even going to lie to you. You're going to look a little stupid in the beginning when you're doing what God tell you to do, and it's just not making sense to everybody around you, and you're struggling and you're trying to figure it out, and it's just not looking like how it was before. And it's okay, because that's usually how it goes in the beginning. Like everything has to fall apart in order for it to fall together. And God is getting ready to so you've already had everything fall apart, right? So now it's getting ready to fall together. And as it's falling together, guess what you're going to be doing? Guess what you're going to be doing? What the title is, y'all. What is the title of this video? You're going to be picking up those blessings. As your life fell apart, and now God is allowing these certain things to fall together. As they fall, you are getting ready to pick them up. So get ready to pick up blessings. Get ready for this new season. Be mindful of distractions. It's heavy spirits of distraction being sent out, of laziness, being heavily sleepy. You could probably been slept all day and still feeling sleepy. It's a spirit. Pray against it and get up immediately as soon as you feel that, because that is the enemy trying to delay you. It's trying to keep you from being prepared, because for whatever it is, y'all, it's like it's already yours. You can't work for this. You don't got to work for this. It's already yours. God is saying it's done. You just got to be there to pick it up. At this point, it's like having some groceries, doing an order on Instacart, having some groceries shop for at Kroger, but then you pay for it online and everything. It's yours, but you don't never go and pick it up. Because you don't go to the right store. You done went to the store down the street. You done went to the store 2 hours away. You done went to a whole bunch of other stores, but the store that you supposed to be at. So now you can't receive the grocery. It kind of worked the same way with whatever is going on this week and what God has for you. You got to stay prepared, be vigilant, be listening so you can be able to hear where God is telling you to be, so you can be able to be in the right place at the right time to receive this blessing. Okay? Okay. And not just at the right place and right time physically. That could mean spiritually. And if you're like, well, what do you mean? That means your heart posture. Staying in a place of gratitude, an attitude of gratitude. Make sure you pray. Make sure you checking in with God. Doing the things, whatever the individual things may be for you, you know what it is. I ain't got to sit here and name a whole list of it. But yes, because something is happening, okay? And for the things that happen, I want y'all to come back and tell me, y'all. Don't be shy. Come back and tell a player what is going on, the good stuff. I be wanting to hear the good stuff. I don't want to be hearing negative stuff and talking about spiritual warfare and the enemy and what they doing. I'm ready to talk about some of the good stuff. And I know y'all got some good stuff going on, period. So I want to hear it. If you feel comfortable in letting your spirit to share, of course. Definitely be mindful before you get on here. Don't go telling your whole life story. Email me if you want to do that, and still pray about if God wants you to share it with me. You got to be mindful with just sharing your business with people, because it opens up doors, because you never know what that person is connected to, what they're dealing with. So you want to be spirit-led, God-led when sharing certain information. Okay? Okay. But yes, you guys, I love y'all. This talk was a good talk today. I kind of feel like we bonded on a different level today. I ain't finished folding my clothes, but at least I ain't finished folding the clothes, but I folded a little bit of them, and I feel good that we really got to chop it up today, okay? Because I love y'all, and I don't want y'all to miss it. I want y'all to catch every blessing that's on the way to you. And I had to be obedient and share just the good news and what God has done in my life today. And over the course of this week, just in period, he always blessing me. But this week, he has been moving in ways where I just know it's him. I know it's him. So get ready, because he's getting ready to do the same for you. And yeah, you guys, I love you. God loves you so much more. And I pray that this message has blessed y'all immensely. And if I have anything else to say, I will get my butt back on here. But I really think that's it for now, because I got to fold my clothes, y'all. I got to fold my clothes because it's getting later and later. And I was supposed to be asleep 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. I at least want to be in the bed chilling, relaxing right about now. But it's okay. It's cool. It's cool. I really feel like I'm on the phone with my friend or something talking to y'all, child. We locked in. We family. Okay. Y'all know what I'm thinking about? In the club, we all fam. In the club, we all fam. I am silly. That's how I know I'm sleepy too, because when I'm sleepy, I start getting silly, y'all. I start getting silly. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the message. Okay. let me go because I feel it in my soul, in my bones. I'm about to start getting wretched. And that's why I don't need to be on here past when I say what God want me to say. Cause I be wanting to cut up a little bit just to cut up. But we ain't close yet. I like y'all, but I don't know yet. No, I'm just playing. I am just playing. I'm finna go for real. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Again, if I have another message, I'll hop my butt back on here. But again, I meant, dang. I am done. Lord, you guys, I am done. Cause it's coming. I was trying not to get ratchet, y'all. I really was. But she just wanna come out so bad. She fighting. She's like, let me out of there. Let me out. Let me out. You're 40 minutes. Dang. Let me be a little ratchet. Yeah, I'm about to start crying because I really cracked myself up. Lord. Woo! Let me get my butt off here. All right, y'all. I hope y'all laughed as much as me. Because I done cracked up. I'm about to drop a tear sitting right in my tear duct. Like it don't want to come out. Job. Y'all enjoy yourselves. I hope you enjoyed the laughs. And I will talk to you all later. Cheerio, cheerio. And be blessed. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye. Peace.